When no means no, setting limits without guilt. Have you ever walked away from a parenting moment feeling like you just caved again? Maybe you said yes to that extra snack, another episode, or the latest toy, not because it was best for your child, but because you just couldn't handle another tantrum, meltdown, or negotiation. If you know that sinking feeling of resentment after saying yes when you meant no, you're not alone. The truth is, even the most caring parents find limits hard, but what if setting a calm, sturdy no could actually build your child's confidence, resilience, and trust in you, without you ever needing to feel harsh or guilty about it? By the end of this video, you'll understand why kids need those clear limits just as much as they need your love, and you'll walk away with simple scripts and practical tools to set a no that really means no while staying connected. If you're already nodding along and this feels close to home, take a second to like this video, subscribe to Calm Roots Parenting, and let me know in the comments how old your child is so we can cheer each other on. You're in the right place. Let's start with a bit of truth-telling. If you often find yourself saying yes just to avoid upset, you are not weak, and you are not failing as a parent. Many of us grew up with no being harsh, cold, or linked to shame. Or maybe you remember feeling embarrassed or out of control whenever an adult drew a hard line. As parents today, many of us swing the opposite way, wanting so badly to avoid hurting or disappointing our kids that we say yes when every fiber of our gut is whispering, "This isn't right." But here's the surprising science. Brain development and emotional safety go hand in hand, and children actually need consistent, warm boundaries in order to feel secure inside. A sturdy no, delivered with love, teaches your child that you are the safe grown-up who can handle big feelings, and that, believe it or not, is a major ingredient in confidence and resilience. Imagine for just a moment what it's like to be your child. Their world is full of powerful feelings, exciting possibilities, and almost no breaks. When they ask for that extra cookie, or plead to stay up late, or demand that one thing right before dinner, it's not because they want to make your day harder. Their job, developmentally, is to test, to push, and to be wildly inconsistent. That's their brain growing. Your job isn't to say yes to keep the peace, it's to show, calmly and with kindness, where the walls are. This doesn't mean no has to be cold or shameful. In fact, when you hold limits with empathy, your child learns something vital. Feelings are allowed, but boundaries still stand. The moment you speak a calm, confident no and stay present, even if there are tears or anger, you're giving your child's brain a safe structure to lean against. Over time, these micro moments add up. Kids who grow up with reasonable, loving boundaries learn not just to handle disappointment, but to trust that they are safe even when things don't go their way. That's how you build both self-control and deep connection. If this is hitting a tender nerve for you, take a long, slow breath and know this: you are not a bad parent for wanting peace. Many of us say yes to avoid a meltdown because we're running on empty or grew up equating no with rejection. But every time you hold a kind, sturdy no, you're actually helping your child's body and mind learn regulation so eventually they can bring themselves back from disappointment on their own. Before we dive into the how-to, if any part of your own upbringing is whispering, "I don't want my child to feel what I felt," go ahead and drop a comment. Sharing your parenting story, even just a line or two, can be a powerful step toward breaking that old cycle you never chose. And if you think a friend needs this, hit share, because every parent deserves to feel peaceful and strong about their limits. Okay, let's get practical. How do you actually say no, hold that line, and still feel like a loving parent? Here are 3 steps rooted in what really works for both brains, young and grown-up alike. First, calm and regulate yourself before you speak. Limits fall apart when you're flustered, angry, or flooded. That's because your child's brain is wired to read your tone, your breath, your body, even when your words sound level. If you feel your frustration rising, pause, drop your shoulders, and take a steady, slow breath out. Ask yourself, what does my child need right now? Not want, but need. Kids need boundaries for safety, nourishment, and routine. When you find your own calm, Your no will feel more authentic and less explosive. Second, use your body language as much as your words. Getting low, making gentle eye contact if your child welcomes it, and keeping your voice warm but firm sends the message. I can handle this, and I'm not angry at you. Children often push limits harder when they sense wobbliness or guilt in us. But when you're steady, even if your child is upset, they feel your confidence in their ability to handle big feelings. It's like saying, I believe in you to get through this, and I'm right here. Third, try the one-line limit plus empathy combo. Instead of launching into long explanations or debates, make your limit short and clear. For example, no more cookies, sweetheart. Then immediately acknowledge their feeling. I can see you really wanted another one. That's disappointing. Resist the urge to bargain, justify, or over-explain. The magic is in keeping it short, kind, and holding steady. If tears come, just stay with them. You can say, I'm here while you're upset. That connection helps your child process, and over time, it teaches emotional resilience. Children raised this way learn that while they can't always get what they want, their feelings are safe with you, and that is the foundation for real self-worth. Now, let's face the hardest part: the protest, the tears, the meltdown. It can feel unbearable. Sometimes, you'll see that wobble in your partner, your in-laws, or even strangers around you. You might feel tempted to give in, just for a moment's peace. But remember, each time you hold a loving limit, you are building your child's internal walls of safety. You are shaping their ability to manage frustration, to respect boundaries, and, eventually, to set their own healthy boundaries with others. If you've had a time when holding a boundary felt impossible, I'd love to hear about it below. Or maybe you're ready to try this new approach and just need some support. Let the Calm Roots parenting community boost you up. Subscribe if you haven't already, because the truth is parenting with connection and boundaries isn't done alone. So, let's recap the steps one more time so you feel fully ready for your next no moment. First, take care of your own regulation. A calm parent makes no feel safe. Second, use confident, gentle body language, no need for loud voices, just steady presence. Third, use a simple, one-line no, and pair it with genuine empathy. Name your child's feeling, stay present, and don't get hooked by the protest. Remember, your child isn't giving you a hard time, they're having a hard time, and your sturdy, loving limit is the boundary their growing brain needs. Before we wrap up, here's my invitation. Practice one firm, kind no today. It doesn't have to be a huge moment. Maybe it's sticking with bedtime, or limiting screen time, or holding the line on snacks. Pay attention to how you feel inside, and notice if your child's reaction is different when you stay steady. Then come back and tell me in the comments, how did it go? Every no you hold with love is another brick in your child's foundation for strength, confidence, and trust. If this video helped, please like and subscribe so more parents can grow their confidence too. Tell us in the comments what no you practiced and how it felt. And if you want to go deeper on building connection-based discipline, check out the next video on making consequences calm, not cruel. Your family is already on a better path. Let's keep walking it together.